Rajmata Sahiba was the true Maharani of the people. In every sense of the word, she was the epitome of beauty, grace and vision. Someone we all looked up to. To her, an enlightened India meant where the youth was the driving force. She felt that quality education was imperative for nation building. According to the Rajmata, Maharaja Sawai Singh Ji too used to say, "Whatever we have, whatever we are, is of Jaipur, and we must return it all to Jaipur." In the words of Rajmata, in establishing the Maharaja Sawai Singh Vidyalaya, I hope I have to some extent repaid the vast debt I owe to Jaipur. Rajmata Gayatri Devi was a keen polo and tennis enthusiast. She said, "Besides academics, we are trying to promote sports and games which we feel is so essential for the complete development of the child." She was a fine blend of tradition and modernity. As Rajmata put it, today we live in an age of technology. Cyber, computers, web and the internet are very much part of your life. If you combine this with the knowledge of your cultural heritage, it will make your lives much more complete and fulfilled. She often said, compassion, understanding are things that are part of our nature, but so seldom come out. You're very fortunate that you have had the special kind of education, recognizing the dignity of human beings. Give help wherever you can. Give as much as you can to those who have not. She added another dimension to her personality with her love for nature and its beings. She was troubled by how Jaipur was losing its beauty to make way for a concrete jungle. In her words, environment and progress should go hand in hand. But unfortunately, man and greed comes in the middle and the things get spoiled. You young children, when you grow up with the kind of education you have had, I hope that you will ensure India's future. And you'll see that development and the environment don't clash with each other. And now we have Rajmata's vision in her own words.
Xavier school went Hindi medium, and so there was a hue and cry over here that there should be another school. So I thought about the Maharaja Sawai Singh Vidyalaya, that I wanted it to be a co-education school.
Ma'am, what distinctive features did you wish MSMSV to exhibit so as to stand out among other schools in Jaipur?
Well, fortunately, thanks to Mrs. Kavuri and Mrs. Mathur, I think it already is doing extremely well. I read in the papers the other day that you won a debate in Delhi, and that's very good. I want the students of SMS to be articulate, to go ahead in life, and to that their background shows up in their lives, the background of SMS.
Ma'am, what all was required to actualize your vision of MSMSV?
Well, first of all, what was required was to get sanction for this building. It was before this was Ram Singh School of Arts and Crafts. So I wanted to incorporate that also in the school, but it wasn't possible. And so, first of all, of course, naturally it was to find a principal. And then we had a vice chancellor of the university here called Mr. Mathur. I asked him the ex-vice and he suggested Mrs. Kabuli, and she was the right person to start the school.
What image of a Mansingh height did you have in mind at the time of inception of the school?
I didn't have anything in mind because it was a new venture and I didn't know how it was going to work out. But I mean, people enrolled their children, we had the teachers, we had the books. So I was just hoping that it's going to be a successful institution, educational-wise, and it has been. But at that time I didn't know.
Ma'am, how would you describe your feelings at the time of the inaugural ceremony of the school?
Well, quite frankly, I was a little bit worried because there were so many people against the school coming up, which you don't know. and we had so many cases against us and everything like that. So I was a little bit worried. Now we're just hoping that the school would come up and flourish. At that time I was a little bit worried.
On her 90th birthday, one couldn't miss the twinkle in her eye and her exuberance as she, in her jovial self, said, "I have never had a birthday like this before, but nor have I been 90 years either." She continues to live in all our hearts and inspires us to carry forward her dream.